Hey guys, and welcome to Pheas Airsoft, where today I'm going to be modding this Glock 18C or CM.030 to have an accessory rail and a big beefy suppressor on the front. Okay guys, so you've probably seen in an earlier video I did an unboxing on this absolutely fantastic Keimer CM.030 or Glock 18C full automatic electric pistol. This thing is an absolute beast, and come back soon and I will do a full review on it, particularly once I've mounted these on it. So as one of the accessories that Keimer do for this, they make a top rail option, and you will probably remember from my previous video I did comment that a missing point was a threaded outer barrel to be able to mount accessories on it. So what they have done is they've released this item to be able to give you a top rail on the top of the Glock, as well as a threaded outer barrel to allow you to mount accessories. So we're going to get started and mod this up. So what we're going to need is quite a small Phillips screwdriver, Phillips head screwdriver, and I've got a small flatheader just in case I need to lift anything out. So I'm going to put those to one side. So this is entirely onto the top slide, so I'm just going to pop that out, get this out of the way. So underneath there are some little screws. There's one in here and there are two in there. So we're going to remove those screws, and that will remove, as you can see, that removes the front sides. Now what I will say is make sure that you keep the screws in the previous top sides, as the screws needed to fit the new one are included, and they are not the same threads as these screws in here. There we go. So just going to lift this off. It doesn't want to come off willingly, so I'm just going to prise it off. You may wish to get some pliers on this to push it out. It's proving tricky. I will grab some pliers. Turns out you're also going to need some sort of grip to help you get this thing off. So I'm just going to grip it and pull and grip it again, and there we go, it's detached. It is well secure in there. So that is the rear sight off. I'm just going to thread those back in a little bit just because I want to keep hold of those. So we now have no sights whatsoever, and I'm going to slide this off, and here we have our new rail ready to go on and the fittings for the rails. Let's get those back out of the way again. So what I will say is that is metal, quite sturdily built. I've no doubt in my mind it probably is monkey metal, and that is a screw off cap that reveals your 14mm negative thread. Get that out of the way for now. So first of all, it just lines up. You can probably see there, little notch at the back, notches at the back, at the front and back, matches up with your sight posts where they were originally. So first job then is, if you look, the screws match the originals. There's a smaller one for the front and bigger ones to go at the back. Make sure you don't mix them up, otherwise you could potentially break the threads and your new accessory is probably then worthless because it won't attach fully. So just screw that one in quickly. So that one's gone in there nice and tight. Put the ones in at the back. Magnetic screwdrivers are an absolute godsend. So tighten that one in at the back. Add the second one. Now you've probably noticed that there is an extra fitment in here, and that is because they've made an extra securing point. Because of the added weight, and I'm guessing possibly issues in other times and places, they've included an extra fitment. So this little piece here fits on this little section in here. So I'm just going to drop that in. Obviously it's going to cover over your nice threaded barrel, your nice vented barrel that you could see before, but you gain it. Let's position that, screw that in, and there we have it, all put down and ready to go. So that is a quick and simple mod to put onto this. So it then just attaches as normal. It goes back into position as it did. Now you need to be careful that you put the selector back in full auto, because it goes back in without any issues. Then you can do your selective fire again. Now what I'm going to do is, it does add a nice little bit of weight to that. It's increased the weight a little bit, makes it feel a bit more even, obviously because most of the weight is at the front there. What I'm then going to do is add this Osprey suppressor that I've got. I'm going to say laying around, but I don't just have it laying around. I bought it specifically for this, and I'm going to tighten this down. Now this suppressor does pretty much match the length of the gun, so you are doubling the length. What it does allow you to do is, there's a little lever here, and when I lift that lever up, it allows me to rotate, once it's screwed down, to orientate the suppressor properly so I know it's in line. So there we have nicely fitted suppressor on my Glock. Look absolutely amazing. I am very, very happy and pleased with that. I can't wait to get it out on the skirmish field and see how quiet it is. I don't think it'll be much quieter, but just to see how it looks when I get out there. So thanks for watching. There'll be the usual images straight after this. Bye.